This is a recipe for an easy and delicious candy that I'm calling coconut butter candy. It has one ingredient, and that is coconut butter. This is also called coconut manna by some manufacturers, and it's simply pureed coconut meat. What you have to watch out for when you buy a jar of this is that the oil separates and comes to the top of the jar. So you actually have to melt the entire jar and mix it all back together so that it's uniform before you make the recipe. So I have some here that I've made and put into this little container. And I'm going to melt this in a silicone egg poaching cup on my mug warmer. And the mug warmer is simply an easy way to melt without burning it. And this is going to take about 10 minutes. So you could leave it here, walk away, and come back, and it'll be ready to pour into your candy molds. I can see that it's completely melted, so I just want to mix it to make sure it's uniform. And now it's ready to be poured into my candy mold. I have these little molds that look like Reese's Pieces cups, and what I like about them is that they're individual, so I can either leave them in the mold later and serve them in the cup, which is nice and bright, or I can pop them out. But this will take about 10 minutes to harden. In the refrigerator, it will also harden nicely just at room temperature. This is amazingly sweet for having no added sugar, and it also has a ketogenic ratio of 4:1 all on its own. So it works very well with all variations of the ketogenic diet. And now I'm going to set this on a tray and put it in my refrigerator and allow it to harden for at least 10 minutes. My coconut butter candies have hardened and they're ready to be popped out of the mold. As I mentioned before, you could just leave them in the mold. They look very festive that way, but I'm going to take one out just to show you how simply they pop out of the mold. These coconut candies are really great to have as a snack or as part of a meal. They're so simple to make, and I hope you can enjoy them in your ketogenic diet. For this amazing recipe and many more, visit our website at charliefoundation.org.